Hi, my dear learners. I hope you're doing well. You're welcome to our 21st lesson in science. Now, you can check the scoreboard to verify the scores of your previous assignments. Yes, by way of revision, in our previous lesson yesterday, we touched on the functions of parts of a flower. And we look at parts such as petals, sepals, stamen, and pistil. We also talk about the receptacle and the flower stalk. I promise that based on that lesson, we are going to be looking at another stage of life cycle of flowering plants, and that is fertilization. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe the process of fertilization in flowering plants. Good. So what they are saying is that the fusion of the male and female gametes or sex cells to form a zygote is what we call fertilization. And it's a stage or process that follows pollination. Remember, we said pollination is a transfer of pollen grains from the anther of the stamen to the stigma of the pistil. Now, the process of fertilization goes this way. After the mature pollen grain falls on the stigma of the pistil, it begins to grow after absorbing water. Now it grows into what we call the pollen tube. And the pollen tube moves towards the ovary, enters it, and then gets to where we have the micropyle. The micropyle is a pore or a tiny hole that leads to the ovule or the embryo sac. At this point, we have two kinds of fusion taking place here. Now we are saying that in the pollen tube, we have two male sex cells. Two male sex cells. So in the ovary, one male sex cell fuses with the female sex cell, which is found in the ovule, to form fertilized ovum. Fertilized ovum. All right. Now the other male sex fuses with another nucleus to form endosperm. Now endosperm is that part of the ovule that nourishes or supplies nutrients to the embryo. The embryo is simply the primary plant, which is usually hidden in a seed. Now, this fusion results in the formation of zygotes. You need to take your time to go over the process. It is a bit more complex than this, but for our level, we have simplified it this way. So in all, we have double fertilization in plants. Double fertilization in plants. Why? Because two male sex cells are involved in the fusion. One male sex cell fuses with the female sex cell in the ovule to form what we call fertilized ovum. Then the other fuses with another nucleus called the secondary nucleus to form what we call the endosperm, which will nourish the embryo or supply nutrient to the embryo. Now the resulting fusion together is what we call zygotes. So zygote is a fertilized ovum. Fertilized ovum. Let's take note of that. Now from here we are moving on to what we call the fruit and seed formation. And in future, when we continue this topic, probably after our third term e-learning examination, then we can talk about fruit and seed formation from after fertilization occurs. All right. This assignment is straightforward. 1, define fertilization. 2, briefly describe the process of fertilization using your own words as much as possible. Using your own words as much as possible. But make sure you don't destroy the keywords. All right. Till we meet again, I wish you success in your e-learning examination. All right. Till we meet again after the exam. Bye-bye.